and she was like, I have something from you that's from Padre Pio. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I'm one of Padre Pio's spiritual daughters. When I was a little girl, I grew up in San Giovanni Rotondo. And when I was a little girl, Padre Pio handed me this necklace and he said, you're going to give this to a specific person someday. And she gave it to me. She's crying while she's giving it to me. Because, I mean, it was a big deal for her. I just met her. And she gave up something that she's been holding on to her entire life. She's, you know, I don't want to date a woman, but she, you know, she's up in age now. And so I had it throughout the year and I'm like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And then I found out that this is the universal symbol for life coaches. The tree of life with a circle around it. And it just so happened that my current spiritual director is a deep devotee of Padre Pio as well. And he further contextualized it for me. And he was like, yeah, Padre Pio had a huge devotion to the tree of life. He loved to hand these out because it was under a tree that he received his stigmata at first. That must have been when he was 23 because he had it, asked for it to go away, and then it came back at 31. And also, like, so his mystical experiences started happening under a tree, and his stigmata happened under a tree. So he was huge on spreading devotion to the tree of life. So it hit me that Padre Pio was asking me to be a life coach. And I said, okay, wait a minute. What I've always been this whole time, it'd be nice to be a monk and to be a, you know, like run a religious order or something, but that's not my state in life. I'm a husband. I'm a father. You know, Opus Dei does a pretty good job of that, but it's pretty rare in the life of the church to see people do both of those things. They're typically distinct vocations. But life coaching, right, helping people to define and align their goals is a way to serve, build up the kingdom of Christ on earth. And as we well know, John Paul and others have written about this, the dignity of work, right? We have a right to be blessed for our blessing. Amen, brother. And with that, man, I want to, you've given so much of yourself for me over the years. I want to give something to you. I gave you a little sign on the inside cover. Feel free to check it out later or whenever you want. But this is one of the most powerful tools I've used over the years in ministry. Have you heard of this, or do you already have this?
No.
So this is
Humility of the Heart.
Humility of Heart by Cajetan. He's up for canonization right now. And what you will find in there are 153 pithy, distinct meditations on the virtue of humility, which of course is the virtue that cuts to the root of pride itself. And as Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach 10:15 states, any and all sin is actually pride. So humility is one of those life hack virtues that if you can master it, it just kind of automatically brings up your stats in all the other areas. So we've done a lot of work with souls over the years with these, seen a lot of great results, and I wanted to bless you with that.